Do it over.
What you doing? Lyrics and Lies with Shayz on the mic, Money Green, and Bun B. Bun for Bun B of UGK, Underground Kings. Shout out to Pimp C. So Shayz, let's break it down to you. While you were away on vacation, Bun B was in his house, in the bathroom, and his wife was in the next room. She was expecting a package from UPS, Amazon, FedEx, whatever. She looks out the window and she saw somebody, she lay upstairs. She saw somebody walk by something in the house across the street, whatever. A little while later, there's a knock on her door. She said, damn, there go my package. I'm waiting for my package. Come on, Mr. Delivery Man. She goes downstairs and opens the door, and this guy puts a gun to her face and says, give me all your money. Give me your money. Give me your valuables. What you got? So, what would you have done? Yeah, we don't even want to hear what you done, but you know I'm going to ask you what you done at the next time. So you think about what you would do in this scenario as I go along. So he walks into the house, closed the door behind him, and he's telling her what to do. Come on, where's the money? Take me to the money. She says, I ain't got no money. He looks around and he says, sees the stairs. He says, all right, come on, go upstairs. Give me the money. What would you have done? I just told you to be ready, Shayz. Come on. So,
I need some more information.
No, you don't. No, you don't, because this is on the spot stuff. See, you got to think fast in these scenarios. Everybody out there, listen up. You have to think fast because this is a life or death situation.
That's true.
So, I don't even want to rewind, but I'm going to rewind just for you, Shayz. He tells you, come on, let's go upstairs, and he's holding a knife to you. What do you do?
I'm going to go upstairs.
Oops, I said a bad word. You messing up. I'm going to have to find a way to bleep that. She says, there's nothing up there. And he said, nah, let's go upstairs. So he starts pulling her up the steps. What do? He ain't got to pull you up the steps because you walking ahead of him. She falls.
On purpose.
Yes. How much of a soldier she is. She's saying, if I go upstairs, if I take him upstairs, I'm leading him to my husband.
Correct.
Which means he can shoot both of us. No, the gunman, the robber, he can shoot both of us. If we stay down here, he can just shoot me. So she's saying better him kill one of us or shoot or harm one of us than both of us. You got family and everything to think about, you know what I'm saying? No need of both of us being gone. That's the mind of a thing. And we're putting you in the spot, which is cool. She falls down. He goes down there and puts that gun to her face and says, get up. Get up. Come on. Take me to the valuables, whatever. And she said, why don't you just take the car? The car is valuable. You can have the car. The key's right there. You can go to the car. So now he's thinking like, what is she, yeah, I should get the car. So now she's getting him to the point of leaving. Come on, Shayz, you gotta keep up.
I'm keeping up.
All right. So she has her hands over her face. He puts that gun right to her and she ends up getting up. Now, what would you have done at this point?
Well, if I already told him, hey, take my keys to the car, the car is valuable, I would keep on that mission, to the mission of him taking the car. Hey, the car is valuable. Or I would probably, whatever's downstairs, if we had a basement, maybe I would lead him to the basement.
You know what kind of freaky stuff is it?
I mean, somewhere else other than upstairs.
You want to leave the house.
I probably, to be honest, from the beginning, I wouldn't have just opened the door for the package.
You trying to make him stay longer. Well, okay,
I wouldn't have just opened the door. I wouldn't have just did that.
I skipped something. She thought that they put the package down and left because when she looked out the window, she didn't see anybody there. So she opened the door. He was standing off to the side.
Okay.
So, but nevertheless, she opened that door without, Okay, so she's also speaking loudly. So that's letting her husband know, Bun B, the rapper from UGK, but she's also giving Bun B direction. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just saying something is wrong, it's letting him know we're getting robbed.
Right, something's going
Go
down.
outside. Don't shoot me. Blah, 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 blah. She's giving him all the information that he needs, and he doesn't even see what's going on, but he can hear. So, Bun B comes out of the bathroom with nothing but a t-shirt on. Balls, dick, everything out. I'm serious. Ass out, butt cheek hanging out. He said he looked like Winnie the Pooh. But he grabbed his gun and he keeps it loaded. So she gets the robber into the garage and he gets inside the car. I guess he sees the car. Bun B has a nice car. He sees the car. He's like, damn, this is nice. I'm rolling with this. He gets in the car, closes the door, starts it up, and Bun B comes over to that driver's side and just starts shooting. Bam, bam, bam. Now, the bullets went into the back of the seat and back of the headrest, but they didn't go through. I think he caught him once in the shoulder. I don't know how many times he fired. Maybe he emptied the clip or something, but the guy ended up, I believe he drove a little bit down the street or something and couldn't drive anymore, whatever. And Bun B got him out of the car and was telling him to take your mask off. Because he wanted to know if he knew who the guy was. So take your mask off. Guy didn't want to take the mask off, whatever. The guy threw his gun away. Finally, he got the mask off. Meanwhile, his wife is yelling, "You out here naked, your balls and your ass and your dick is out. You're naked." And he's like, "I don't care. Show me your face." So the guy ended up taking his mask off, whatever. Guy was in the hospital. I think the guy made it to the hospital, whatever. But he did a great thing by. I ain't gonna say he did a great thing, because some people, they say, "Well, dang, you should have killed him. Dude, lucky to be living." Rolling up in your house like that and putting a gun to your lady or what have you. But that's how the story went, which leads me to gun control, which leads me to, I guess, a spoil of riches, because and also breaking and entering, B&E, because let's start with
the gun compartment.
Gun control. Start with gun control. Gun control and spoil the riches. This guy was young, and he came from this same neighborhood, which is a gated community with people with a decent amount of money. His parents have a decent amount of money, and they provided a nice living for him, but he still found it in his mindset to say, you know what, I'm just gonna go try to rob some people. And
so it's a young guy.
Young guy who has
now
it.
you
who
left
has
out
it
that
good.
he had a mask on.
But who has a good, a young guy who has a good, going out here just trying to rip people off, who already has money. That's number one. Now, he's not rich or anything, but his family, it's really not his money, it's his family's money, his parents' money, what have you. Then you have gun control because he had a gun. Whether he got it from his parents or something, I don't know where he got the gun from. But he has a gun. And of course, he went up against Bun B's gun. So you got the breaking and entering. You breaking into someone's home, holding someone. That's kidnapping, basically. Well, kidnapping is trying to get them to leave. Yeah, hostage. Trying to get her to leave with him would have been kidnapping. But that's some deep stuff. And that's serious stuff. And it happened very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
And she was very smart with how she did it. And that was good. And that's something to think about, because when you caught me off guard, because I really wasn't thinking.
Exactly.
But she was able to think it through about how to do it in a way so that her husband would know what's going on, and okay, now it's up to him to kind of figure out. I led him to these cars outside. He either the boy is going to go get into the car and drive it away and leave us be. But then my husband might be able to do something in this situation too. Mm-hmm. So she had two things that could have happened. Yeah, he was happy to see the cars and was like, all right, I'm gonna drive off. And luckily he didn't harm her. He didn't harm her because she gave him what he wanted. sometimes that doesn't always go that way, but that was luckily it did go the way that it did on that end, and that the husband got all the signs and listened and came down and rectified the situation.
Right, because that's just a note. You just can't open doors.
No, you can't open doors. I usually don't, because, you know, living in a home community where people are constantly knocking on your doors about Comcast, you need your siding done, you want 20% off of this, and randomly just knocking on your doors because they're soliciting something. So you gotta be careful. So I never really answer the door. I always look in the peephole out the window upstairs, and I've been cussed out through my door before. Like, oh, you ain't gonna open the door? It's I'm trying to give you a better deal on your Comcast. You know, so it's really it's a terrible thing that you can't even open your door for packages or whatever without something happening to you, something that could intentionally happen to you, right?
Yeah, don't trust a stranger. You are not obligated to trust strangers, and you're definitely not obligated to let them in your house. Mm-mm. Don't do that. But what's interesting is he said that he was so paranoid over the years leading up to this point that he would come to the door with a gun in his hand. So all the delivery people began just putting the packages down because they were frightened. They said, "This is the guy who always comes out with the gun on his hip." You know, he opened the door and like, "What's up?" And that gun right there, right? Bun B. He doesn't hold the gun up to you, but he got that gun right there, or holding his hand behind his back, or was on his hip. And they said, "You know what? Nah, we just put the packages down." So that's probably why she thought, okay, the package is just going to be right there, like it always is. Mm-hmm. But don't you open that damn door. But she also has gun skills. She can bust off the gun. So, have you ever shot a gun?
Yes, I have.
What kind of gun have you shot?
A 9.
A 9mm?
Mm-hmm.
Shayz around here busting 9mm? Where'd you shoot it?
We was in West Virginia.
In the woods or in the backyard or something?
In the backyard.
Oh yeah? What were you shooting at?
We just shot in the wood area because out there in West Virginia where my grandmother was from, there's not a lot of people that live that close together so you can bust off and
You didn't have a target?
No, this is 4th of July. So we was just...
You supposed to bust in the air, not into the woods.
Well, we shot up in... because the first time... See, I don't want to tell you the story because you're going to start joning.
I don't want to hear about all the squirrels and raccoons you killed.
No, I didn't kill no...
Shot possums by accident.
I didn't shoot any possums. But because the gun was powerful and I wasn't aware that it was going to be that powerful when I shot it, mm-hmm. I hit myself in the head.
Yeah, that's common. I wouldn't laugh at that.
Yeah, I hit myself in the head with it. So I'm not sure to tell you if I shot in the air or not, because after I hit my head,
it probably went a bit in an angle.
Yeah, and you know, because I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah, them things are powerful.
Gosh, yes.
And you guys,
I had a terrible headache afterwards.
You should have. But 9s aren't even the most powerful guns, so just imagine if you had some more heavy artillery that really had a lot of recourse.
Yeah, but I have been to the gun range before.
Oh yeah? And shot what?
Shot the target. You know.
I mean, what were you shooting? What gun?
Oh, I don't remember.
Man, this is intriguing. Shayz around here busting off of people. So now y'all know. Y'all walk up in Shay's house, 9mm in your ass. Not Y-O-U-R, but Y-O in your ass. They gonna Comcast people telling me something. We trying to give you a better deal. Now you about to get a deal, and it ain't better than what you got. You better be careful around Shay's door.
Oh gosh.
But that's real interesting to know. But just thinking fast, and I know you have a teenager. I have a 9-year-old, but I had to stop him from opening doors. Mm-hmm. You know, he said, "Oh, there's somebody at the door." He goes to grab it. I'm like, no, you let that ride. You can talk through the door, but you can still let it ride. Right. Or you can look out that window. But just don't go opening doors. So that's something good to teach your kids, boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands, siblings.
Well, I'm going to tell you, my teenager is not opening the door. You can knock all you want, but you're not getting in.
Right.
Now, what he probably would do is call me and say, somebody at the door, I ain't never seen that person before. I just want to let you know. He wasn't even letting in relatives. Because you know, when you're a single parent and you're trying to navigate into having your child stay home by themselves. The first thing I told him is, you don't answer that door for nobody. Almost act like you ain't there.
Right.
And from that day forward, and he was the same age as your son, when I started leaving him here and there, he ain't answering the door. He don't even answer the door now. He a teenager. Or he'd be like, Mom, somebody at the door. I'd be like, dang, you even for the pizza man, he don't open the door. Mom, the pizza man here.
Yeah, that's because he's lazy now.
Yeah, now he's lazy.
He playing video games. My bad. He playing video games. Like, I ain't stopping my game to get that pizza. You go get the pizza and bring me my slice while I'm still playing. But it raises another point, because
Was you throwing that movie
it raises the point, and I'm upset about that too. But it raises the point that, what would you do if, and I'm gonna present 3 different scenarios to you, and we're gonna use your son. What would you do if you came out of your room upstairs and the person didn't see you? Upstairs, his back was to you, and he's standing over your son with the gun, saying, "Get up, take me upstairs," or whatever. And your son's like, "Nah, go take the car. The keys are right there." What would you have done at that point?
The first thing I probably would have did, because the bad thing about Shayz, I don't have any. I don't have anything in the house.
No, we're saying you do.
I probably would have, if I had something in the house, I probably would have got that and also dialed 911 and had on speaker.
So you dial 911, have it on speaker, and you come out with your gun.
So they can hear what's going on.
All right, but okay, so the phone's on speakers in your pocket. So what do you do at that point?
I probably would have, hopefully, depending on, when you said the angle, can Tay see me?
Your son sees you.
Okay. And I will probably give him an eye. You know, give him so he can see me. And I would aim for the legs. I would shoot him.
Okay.
I would shoot the person in my house. I'ma shoot him.
You gonna aim for the legs.
Well, I'm gonna try.
If the gun isn't on your son, you gonna aim for the guy's legs.
Because if I shoot him, he's gonna fall.
Yes.
Right? So I'm gonna shoot him.
In the legs?
Well, I don't know. It depends on how the angle is from my steps or where I am. I'm gonna shoot him so he won't shoot my son.
But you know, if you shoot him in the legs,
he still can shoot.
There you go.
Okay, well, I'll shoot him in the head then.
All right, well, this is just quick thinking. And see, these are things that you talk about in advance. So there are no bad answers initially, because you're just thinking off of instincts. So that's why it's a think fast scenario. You may tell me one day, I'm like, dang, you play Mom, say this girl had a flat butt, and I had to give you what I would do with the flat butt woman.
Oh, Lord.
And you say,
I don't even think I would go to that scenario.
But we don't know what that scenario is.
You just want to, bring that up.
This man had a gun. That woman had a flat butt.
Okay.
And hopefully people can read between the lines and not say flat butt. But so, say he gets into your car in your garage, and your son is at the door of the garage. What do you do then?
What would be the other way?
My bad. Hold on. Your son opens the garage. So now the garage is opening, and you're at the door of the garage. What would you do then?
I would shoot him.
You would run into the garage and shoot?
I'm not gonna run into the garage and shoot. Depending on what angle I am in the garage, because you gotta remember when the garage go up, did I back in? And he's
all right,
facing
so
me?
say he's gonna drive out, and but you're inside the house. One of those doors that has an entrance to the garage through the house.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot him.
As he's about to drive off.
Right, because I can shoot him in the back.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And the tires.
Oh, the tires?
And the tires.
Nah, why you gonna shoot him in the tires?
I'm gonna shoot him and the tires. Because see, let's say I missed, at least I stopped him, and I'm gonna keep on shooting.
All right. So you got a little gangster in you.
Just a little.
All right.
I look at TV sometimes.
Again, it's better than Soul Train. This ain't nothing to no TV. But I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't have any more questions, but we didn't want to put that Bun B thing out there.
What would be your reverse it? What would you do?
I'm shooting. Hey.
That was a little high shooting.
I am
you sure?
I'm shooting, and I'm aiming for the shoulder and the head, and hopefully her eyes is closed. My queenie's eyes are closed, so she doesn't have to witness what's about to take place right in front of her, because those things can damage your psyche, seeing certain things. And seeing her interview, she was still shaking. It's days later, but she's still shaken by it. And I've witnessed murders before, and those things stay in your head for a long time. They're still in my head, the one I witnessed, and I witnessed it when I was, I think, 12, the first person I saw killed. And I was right in my eyes, so I saw the entire scene play out. It took like 3 minutes for it to play out. But you gotta aim, you gotta protect your girlfriend, your wife. You have to protect your kids. You have to protect if you can. So if that gun isn't aimed at your loved one, as soon as that gun goes away from them, whether he's looking to the side or whatever, as soon as you can shoot without that gun, their gun going off and harming the person that you care about, you got to take that shot. And so that's why it's important to get gun training, gun knowledge, and even get a weapon if you can stomach it, because a lot of people, men and women, say we don't play that. I don't want any guns in my house. And I respect that. And there are risks that come with not having a gun, but there are also risks coming with having a gun in your home. So those are real serious issues to think about and contemplate with with your loved ones, and figuring out what's good for you and your family. Some people live by it. Some people have plenty of guns, and some people hide them around their house. But if you have kids, you can't do certain things. But if you have a safe, you can do certain things. And some people put the ammunition in one place and the gun not too far, but they don't have them in there. Other people keep that thing loaded on the spot, already cocked. Anything goes down, all I gotta do is pick it up and pull the trigger. So that's it. Bun B lives. His wife Queenie lives. Car has some damage, but they get over that. I think he pistol whipped the guy too.
Oh wow!
Smacked him a little bit, and everything is all good. In Rapville, we still got Bun B, half of Underground Kings, legendary rap group, and he's also a professor. I can't remember what college
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, he's been a professor for years now. Maybe 10 years. I'm not sure. But big ups to Bun B, big ups to hip hop, and big ups to protecting your home and gun owners. Lyrics and Lies. We catch y'all in the next video. Money Green.
Shayz on the mic, and we are out.